I'm I'm so aligned with everything you said. I'm so happy you said all those things. The mentoring is something that I was really late to the party myself, but have you, I think it's so important to have someone to bounce it off of. Have you been able to find people since you've been in New York to be mentors for you?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that a lot of times, women like to ask, people very formally, but a mentor is really just anybody who that you can trust, ask for advice. Like you can find mentors, they could be any gender, any age. It doesn't necessarily matter. For me, there's so many people that I could turn to for advice, or if I'm looking for a new opportunity, reaching out to them. I'm lucky to say that I have more mentors than I can count in a lot of ways. It's good to have really close connections, or maybe you meet with them regularly, but also casual relationships as well. I think that you can find a mentor in lots of different places, and that's certainly been the case for me.
I have a mentor who actually coined it this way, which I love, and you're kind of saying the same thing. Mentoring is in the moment. So like you said, it doesn't have to look a certain way. It's just about helping each other and, getting guidance. So it doesn't have to be formal. Yeah. Love that. As long as you're thinking about that, you're thinking outside of yourself. So awesome. But I want to go back for a second because I need to know about the screenplay because I didn't know about it.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that you have this outlet, this creative outlet, and tell us about the screenplay. Are you allowed to divulge anything about it?
Yeah. So, and in general, like I've even in just the past year, I've sort of realized that I was really interested in screenwriting. I watch a lot of Netflix, so it's no surprise that I just wanted to actually like take that that creative energy and start putting something together. I was inspired to start my screenplay because of how I met my husband. I actually met him in the men's bathroom line, which was in by accident, by the way, at a Fish concert at Madison Square Garden. And it was just this incredible love story to the point where I'm just like, wow, I really need to write about this. So it's something I'm still working on, and I'm still learning every day on how to improve things. And there's a couple of other screenwriting activities that I engage in to kind of hone the skill and get better at it. I'm by no means an expert. I'm still very much a neophyte and new to it, but I know that it's something that I want to continue doing and continue growing as a writer, because it's so fun to just sit down and write, and just for the enjoyment of writing.
But you know what? You know what's good? What's cool about that? I actually love that you are still finding new things and exploring new things. And growing, like consciously saying, okay, you know what? I like this. I'm going to take it to the next level. And you never know what that could bring, like inspiration, how that could come into your work, right? Or help you relate to customers, clients. So it's like, yeah, especially in New York, there's so much opportunity. It's like, where do you start first, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's so much to do. It's like, the senses are stimulated. So what do you think about your next thing for you, the next thing for you? What is your big sexy vision? Or you really haven't crystallized it yet? Are you still kind of working through it?
Yeah, I would say I'm still working through it. I've been working with a lot of startups lately. I think I'm kind of trying to find more opportunities with more established brands, but at the same time, like I'm sort of open to what the universe has to offer. I've been reaching out to my network a lot to drum up additional business, whether it be clients or a full-time job or whatever the case might be. And I think sometimes that sometimes you just kind of see where the universe leads you. That's something that's happened to me a lot in my career, that, one thing happens and it takes you to one place, and that leads to another place and leads to another place. And for me, as long as I am doing something that gets me excited, gets me out of bed in the morning, like just so excited to start my day, I'm kind of open to where things go next. I'm putting feelers out there and reaching out to a lot of people. So, I think 2020 is going to be an awesome year of transformation for me.
Well, it's all about perspective. It's 2020 and 2020. So,
yeah.
And I think being open to the universe is definitely the way to go. If you believe in a higher power and you're okay enough to let go and kind of follow that, it leads to amazing things. I've heard so many stories, so I know, I'm confident it's going to be amazing for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, I asked this of all my guests, especially the ones that have so much amazing experience like yourself. What is the one piece of advice for our girls on the rise that you would give?
So I was thinking about this a bit, and I think that you really have to be your own champion sometimes, which means you need to record your accomplishments as they happen in your job. Like, keep a running list, just so you always know the value that you're adding in every organization. If you have that list, you can refer to that for interviews, and it makes resume building much easier. It's something I really wish I would have done earlier in my career, but no one else is going to do that for you. You have to, if you keep a list of the things that you're doing, even if you have those moments of self-doubt, you can refer to that list and say, you know what, I've achieved so much at XYZ companies, and just, you get really excited to see all of your accomplishments in one place. I know I certainly do once I started kind of keeping better track of the things that I've done. So just, don't sell yourself short, but make sure that you are keeping track of everything, because if you do, it's just going to be so much better in the long run, and both mentally as well as for all the practical reasons that are listed as well.
Yeah, and plus you can go back to that when you're feeling down and be like, oh yeah, I'm a badass. Look at this.
Exactly.
I did this. Right? That's perfect.
Yeah.
Put it in red lipstick on your mirror. I mean, that's what we have to tell ourselves. Sometimes we have to give ourselves pep talks.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure. Okay, we have to close, and so I just want to thank you for being with us and sharing your story and your visions and your amazing advice. And what we need to know, the last but not least, we need to know the best way for our listeners to get in touch with you in case they want more Kathleen love.
Yeah, so I think the best way to get in touch with me is on Instagram, and my handle is Kashleen NYC with a K, KASHLEEN NYC. So that's going to be the best way. I check it regularly. So
I know you do. Yep, I'm eagerly awaiting that screenplay. I cannot wait. I will help you produce it. Yes.
That sounds good. All right. Well, you just opened Pandora's box, so.
All right. Yeah, you got to put that into the universe, my friends. Here we go.
That's right. Exactly.
All right,
exactly.
Listeners, we're so happy to have had Kathleen Gowder on the show. Please check her out on Instagram. And again, wait for her screenplay to come out, because trust me, it will. And get out there. Do what she said. Write down all those amazing things that you do. Keep track. Be your own hero. And check out supergirls.com for the group coaching program coming in February. And get out there and slay those dragons. XOXO.